Welcome back to beautiful scenic Burlington. We're here at City Hall Park, where Ambulance 1 and Tower 1 responding to a medical call.
Why are you yelling that?
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Leave me alone. You're on camera. Leave me alone.
Leave these people. Get it the fuck out of here. Get it out of here, bro. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here, bro. Come on, get it out of here.
Come on, bounce. You think I give a fuck about that?
Get the fuck out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Faggot. Come on, bitch.
Get it out of here, bro.
You think I give a fuck?
Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Come on, bitch.
Get it out of here. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Get
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I bust you up, nigga. Come here, bitch.
That's so out of pocket.
No, that's not cool.
Daughter, mother, cousin, as a human being. And you know what you're
Tell me
doing
this.
video?
Tell me the story.
Why
No one wants to tell you the story. All you want to do is, drama. You want drama. The story is the girl has pain. The girl has pain. People do things for their own reasons. It's not your business. If you were her friend or family, then you could know the story. But you're not her friend or her family. You just want to know for a story.
YouTube channel, you. Come on, nigga.
Leave me alone.
What?
Just leave me alone.
Face you right here.
Just leave me
I
alone.
think I will. Faggot.
Tensions are heated at City Hall Park. Maybe we'll try recording from the other side of the street. Very serious threats of physical violence.
Look at the news.
I'm all the way over here.
Funny that someone overdosed and could possibly died. So you want to record it? Here's the story. Your life is so boring. You want to record someone else's pain and suffering. That's probably why they did this. That's what you want to do. You want to record someone else's pain and suffering.
Why don't you tell me what's going on?
You know what's going on? Is there's a fucking young woman who's in a shitload of pain and did something that is fucking dangerous. Okay? So why don't you put that away? You don't know what she's going through.
Why are you making this?
Do you know what she's going through? Why are you doing this? You have no life. You know what she's going through that happened to her? Do you have a life?
Still.
Are you in so much pain you gotta deal with someone else's? Does this make you feel better?
Yeah.
How is it supposed to help?
Get it out of here. Are you serious?
Well, like that's somebody's child on the ground. Like,
What if it was your daughter, your wife,
Yeah.
your mother? You want someone recording them? In their most vulnerable moment, you want someone doing that?
Yo, what if these people
Seriously,
are
no, I'm being
running
honest
from people and they
with you.
can't be on tape because they have people that
Guess what? You see how we are following for her? That's what family is, if any of you know that. And you're a clown.
you put that on fucking camera because, dude, if they're running from somebody because fucking they need to be protected, they're putting here in
You know the
Burlington.
story? Here's the story.
And
There was a miserable man that came and started recording someone else's most vulnerable moment in their life. He started recording it and now he's a fucking joke running backwards to us. He knows we can't touch him, but guess what? This girl who's whatever you're trying to record her has a family.
I don't
right?
want
Okay?
any physical
what if
contact.
she's
we're not
running
having
for
physical
somebody?
contact
You put her
either.
on fucking tape. What if that guy she's running from fucking comes after her? That's your fault, motherfucker.
Kids.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to tell me. I'm just asking you.
Well, why do you care?
Because-
You don't care.
Because
It's
look
a
what's
story
going
for you.
what's going on here.
It's a story for
How
you.
does that benefit?
It's just
How
a
does
story
that
for
fix
you.
it? How
You know what it is to her? It's real life. You know what it is
Well,
to us? It's our friend, our family. That's what it
How
is to
should it be?
us.
How should it be fixed?
How should it be
Not
fixed?
doing this.
Do you know how it should be
That's
fixed?
not the way.
Is that instead of people treating
You can
everyone like
laugh about
fucking
it in your
ghosts or we're
podcast
invisible
later, but
or
that's
pushing
not
us away,
helping her.
this town has taught everyone to turn it away and made it into something that
So,
they
if that
how it should be
was
fixed
me,
is why don't you get people like
But what's the help that she needs?
the only help they're giving is they're throwing methadone.
My child could see
That's all
that.
they're doing.
Our
And 14
kids
days of
could see
rehab.
that.
That's all the state will pay for. 14 days of rehab and throwing methadone. You think that's helpful? No, it's not. They don't give housing. They don't give any resources to anyone out here.
I really want to know how you think this can help. I want to understand. I'm having a conversation. It's okay. I'm having a conversation with this
You
guy.
leave us alone. He's asking us questions. You have no idea what's going on anymore. You guys don't care.
There are a lot of people
Not
who
them. People like
watch
them.
this
See, people
channel,
like them. They don't even know what's going on.
and they care about Burlington, and they care about
But they're not the
homeless
people in Burlington. They care about the name of Burlington.
and they care about drug addicts.
So
No, they
can I
don't.
say this to your
They don't care about
that care
the-
about
but they don't
Burlington?
necessarily know what's going on.
Videoing somebody in that
Because they don't care to take the time to know.
doesn't fix
They're
a
never gonna
fucking thing.
see that.
They don't want, you know why? No one wants to see that. So you're recording that? I hope you cut that out because you're recording that. That's something no one wants to see.
What if that person?
You know how much we go through when we see these people dying every day? It's traumatizing for us too. We have to save our friends' lives every day.
She isn't like. What if she's no contact with somebody? You post that and now they know where she's at. And somebody
A lot of people are on these streets running from
she's
people.
fighting for her life on the ground right now. People are trying to help her, and you're putting her on blast like that. Like you don't know somebody's story. A lot of these people out here
Are hiding from people.
They really have like some real shit going on. Like,
We're not just out here
well,
getting
you don't
high.
just, and this is not. I'm sorry, emotional.
No,
That's
I mean,
you could really put somebody at risk doing that, like without their permission.
And it frustrates us because then it puts everyone else at risk because then we feel like the need to protect the
Because we
people of
feel
our
like-
own.
like,
we were with these people
that is the
24/7,
most-
7 days a week.
I'm
the
not.
same crowd of
I'm
people.
not trying
But
to
do you think we
put you at
do you think
risk.
that we like? Do you
Would
think
that
we like what's
benefit
going on?
anybody?
Do you think we like the fucking drug epidemic? Do you think we like it? We don't.
Followers want to see that, then maybe they should come down here.
The drugs are getting.
Come down here in person.
My
and do
twin
something.
sister died
people-
3 weeks ago from this.
You
But
know,
that
the people
doesn't-
in the county and the
think
whole
this is
state,
fun?
you know, affect kind of like what happens to you. And
And you know what they've done for us? You know what they've
and
done
they
for
don't
us?
have a way
Do
of
you see it?
seeing your
There's that-
lives.
You know what they've done?
And I agree.
Do you know what they've done for us homeless people or the drug addicts out here? They've put fences up on every place that could keep us dry. They've taken every bench away. They've taken every bus station away. They have taken every little nook and cranny in this town we go. They put security in every single parking lot for anyone.
I have to
We
fight
literally
to get
have
into
to
a
walk.
bathroom on a
These
daily
people have to
basis.
walk
I have
around
to fight to get a
24/7.
meal.
So yeah, it's a lot of pain being out here. There's no resources for people like us who don't have it.
out here, and this does
So
not
have-
benefit
This makes it
anybody.
worse. These are gonna get people to see that those
That
are the
just
bad
makes
parts.
us look
How about you see the good
terrible?
part of
We're
things when
not
we're all
bad
sitting together,
people.
spending our own
I think
$2 on each other?
that's
Why can't you
important
record the good
to
things?
say
Why can't you record the good things that happen to us?
for people to hear.
You come over when it's a bad thing happening. What about when we're all together and we're spending our last few of our dollars getting each other food and we found a few new
family
clothes?
meal kind of
Like, why can't you record something like that? Why do you only come when something bad that happens?
This is the
Well, how do I
Because
record?
they don't see, because you guys
They
only
see
hear about the bad
bad
things.
stuff.
That's
They
all
don't
that's reported
see
on. They don't see the good things that we
good
have.
things we do. Like,
And okay, good things we do.
And you shouldn't
We're
feel
kicked
like
out of all these places, and
talking
guess what we
about
still do?
it, but
We
it's
still clean up after the
People
We live this
give me
every second
you know,
of every
negative
day.
feedbacks.
We are
People give me
clean.
positive
We are
feedback.
kicked out of everywhere, and guess what? We
Some
still
people
do?
really,
The people
you
that
know,
kick
don't
us out
agree
of
with what I
parking lots, we
do.
help them get their
And I'm
cars when they're
not saying
stuck.
why you do it
The
for
garbage
us.
stone. We pick up the garbage when it's stolen. It's not just
you could
negativity out
maybe,
here.
like,
Some of these
talk
people are
about it,
the most.
but you don't have to record. That's crazy.
This is like
Like, she might have children, and do you want? If they stumble across that video, how traumatizing for them. I would never want my kids to see me in that position.
Would you
I would never want my mother to.
would
see
you
me.
feel different if the person was blurred out?
I mean, that would be fucking a fantastic step to take. Yes, because you don't have her permission to like take that.
and no one's
video.
gonna give it to you because it's a really bad.
This is a horrible thing, man. Like that's a fucking emergency, man.
It's death. Like she's
Yeah.
just dead on the ground.
Yeah.
You know.
That's my only thing. Like, I get what you're trying to do, and I understand like education is important, but that's not educational. That's traumatizing, especially the wrong people.
So whoever's watching this video,
Imagine
why don't you
if
just
that was,
why don't you just
you know,
maybe
the poor
working
kid
for them
that
is
saw you literally.
instead of just
like,
watching through a screen, maybe they want to come down here and talk to people instead of just going by what people say. Because we have every single person out here has
Well, where should people come? Like City Hall Park?
City Hall
Park,
Like,
Simon's, anywhere, talk to anyone.
Like,
Because we're not bad people.
Don't just see them for what their addiction. Like,
I have-
separate them.
I'm
the
out here.
people
I have
from
2
that.
college
They
degrees. I
were
have
people with
certifications. I have a lot of
lives
things.
and
I have 3
children.
children. I'm out here for this reason she said. I was running from someone, and I just came out here because I loved everyone.
Violence, like,
I own my own house and I'm still living on the streets.
Like, what if somebody finds her now and she gets hurt, or You know, like, what if our kids see this video, or...
We're just asking, please, like, I guess
like,
if you do...
If we think of it
please
differently,
out.
because we are people just like you, like...
We care, like, you guys have regular, whatever,
I
what are they
understand
called?
you wanna
What
educate the
is a
public,
regular
but,
family called? No, there's a name for it. You know what I'm talking about.
Nuclear family.
Nuclear family. Like, you guys have your nuclear families. We have this family. And we will protect you guys.
Yeah.
We just want anonymity like
you
everyone
gotta
else
come out
gets.
here and get to know people on a personal level, not just what they're trying to show.
Well, you know, I'm out here every day,
And that's so am I.
and you know, maybe we'll see each other again
It's awesome, but, you know,
when an incident isn't
like,
going on.
if you really want to know what it is, then here's my advice to you. You
Yeah.
really want to know how this is, you want to give your support,
Well, I wanna.
then come out here and live for a week like we do.
I-
Not even a few days, just a few days, dude. Like,
Come
that's
time.
how you
We used to
want
have everyone gathered like that right there. There's other times when we all gather like that in different spots, but it's for happy things. Like, and you'll see the same faces. You'll see the same. There'll be other new faces, but there's 20 or 30 of us that are out here.
Like,
Sometimes we all fight, sometimes we all don't. But
I just don't see the benefit.
and yeah, it is a problem because
This is something
it is a problem.
it's
it's a problem.
and it's traumatizing for, and we deal with this on such a regular
The
basis.
police department is always looking for things thinking just because we are out here, we're always doing something wrong.
Well, they know me by first name too, so.
Well, maybe you do something
But
wrong.
not everybody
We
that's
just
out
really
here
want-
is out here by choice. You know what I mean?
It's
I'm not here because I want to be here. I'm here because, like, one, you're this far away from something happening in your life, and just a domino was.
Every time.
For the lack of $300 to fix my car, I lost my job, and then I lost my house, and then I couldn't bring my kids with me, so I had to put them in custody, and I get to see them once a week for you know, an hour and a half, like,
Yeah.
all because it's, you know, some people literally are in that category of life. Like, we don't have the nuclear family and the support and the. It just doesn't work like that.
When you do post it, all I ask is blur that image for her entire body.
Yeah.
They can still
That
get
would
the gist
be-
of what's going on.
All right. I'll make a note to blur her.
She has maybe like a dark blur because she does have, you know, very distinctive.
Yeah, you can't see anything. She was really far away too. This camera's not good enough.
I'm not going to attack you, but I'm trying to make you understand. Like, from
Nobody laid a hand on me, which I
No,
appreciate.
but you could tell you were feeling some type of, like, you know, people in your face yelling at you, whatever.
Not everybody agrees with what I do.
Your end too. Like, I'm pretty
I'm very much for
open-minded.
you.
Like,
I just want
And-
both sides.
and-
I just always, it's like the negativity
but
is what's always reported on.
What
Positive things,
I'm trying to, like, I document a lot of incidents, so people don't just see the worst stuff. They see everything
well, what is
that, like, the
but
police
that's
and the
from-
fire doing.
out of context.
And
You know,
without
what
information
what
about
about the
what's
days where we're all
happening.
standing on the ground and one of our friends comes home from jail for doing a long time and we're all
When-
getting together and we have a party? Or what about when we find someone and, you know, need help and we go and do everything we can?
well, I don't know. I mean, how do I get in touch with that?
Everything. You just watch the same way thing you're doing right here now. It's all day. This is our life. It's happening all day, every day. Like,
And a lot of people look at us bad because of the things that get posted. What's that YouTube channel? About
what
Burlington?
underground? Oh no, Burlington sucks.
That's somebody that's not helping anything.
There's Burlington looks
That's
like
why
shit
people
on
stand parking garage and
Instagram.
throw eggs at us or frozen coffee
Yeah,
or ice,
like-
and it hurts.
Yeah.
They've jumped us girls.
I got
sometimes at
detained
night.
on Church
On
Street
Thanksgiving.
one
My
night
skull
because
got cracked
somebody was
open.
harassing
I have
me.
permanent brain damage now. I can't think.
And
I barely go
because
out
they
some
were
days because my
harassing
skull
me,
got
and I
cracked
told
open.
them that they need to,
Because
like,
I was high and
get right with
sometimes I was
like get your no Jesus. They called the cops and said I was brandishing a gun. That's the
that's
kind of
me.
stuff that happens to us.
But yeah, we get jumped.
Oh, someone just like
Because I
lied
told
about
them
you
they needed to, like,
brandishing a
they went
gun.
together,
This was on 2 weeks ago.
don't
Me and my
bother
friend
them.
Gray.
Like, it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm trying to go to bed, and you're up here to go, where's the fentanyl? Where's the drugs? Like,
Crackheads,
just like-
alcoholics. Me and Greg got arrested
Listen,
2 weeks ago for
their
getting into
shame
the
is
place I was
surely
staying. And
mine,
they said
like,
that I
I-
was screaming and had a gun waving around.
I do own my
Absolutely not.
part
We
in
had
how
food
I
from
got
the food
here
shop we were
too,
bringing to our
but at
friends.
the same time, like, nobody needs that. When you live outside and you're trying to go to bed, you don't need somebody rolling up on you going, oh, where's the drugs?
Or dumping
Like,
water
the
on you.
harassment
Freezing
we
cold
get
water when it's
crazy.
snowing out.
And
cops
being
don't do
a
anything
female out
except for
here
a
is like, at night, is fucking, it's crazy, it's scary. Like,
And this stuff will just look at people and say, oh, he's your target.
right, like,
All
it
this
just
stuff,
makes,
all this stuff that puts us on there as vulnerable or crowded
Yeah,
people makes us
it's
easier
like-
targets. That Burlington looks like shippage or whatever completely changed the game for us and just let
and
everyone have a
everybody's
free-for-all.
entitled to their opinions. however.
You're not going to see anything like
They put, like,
you
speaking-
ladies
What is your channel? if I may
speaking
ask?
on Burlington Looks Like Shit. Not that I've
What
seen.
is you?
No, I'm beautiful scenic
What are
Burlington.
you?
I'm beautiful scenic Burlington.
How is that beautiful or something?
Well, it's
May I
a
get-
double entendre, right?
Well, that
It's
is
not
a double entendre.
beautiful
That was
and
not
scenic.
beautiful,
It's
and it
meant
was
ironically.
not scenic. So I feel like that's a little bit opposite of what you're trying to do. Right?
Yeah. No, it's meant
Burlington, too.
ironically.
I own my own house.
Absolutely.
I own a house and I live out here.
Yeah.
I own a house inside. And I live out here because I live Burlington. I've only been here 5 or 6 years, but
But because it's a beautiful place. I mean, it
I love
really
the
is.
people.
And the
I
lake
think
is
I think they're
amazing.
true. I think the people suck.
Yeah.
I think not the people like us. I think these people are the most beautiful
But
things in the
there's a
world.
lot of
That's what makes Burlington beautiful.
animosity due to like
There's a lot of
you're
behind the scenes things that
beautiful and
people here
scenic,
do.
but then you're posting things like
Like,
that. Like,
I
that's
get
not
paid
beautiful, nor
to
is it
clean up
scenic.
all the trash, and I'm one of my friends gets paid to clean up all the dirty hypodermic needles. Like the keep
You know what I
Burlington
wanna
clean,
do?
yet we're like behind the scenes doing
I
it as
have a
well.
thing, like,
It's
I
not
wanna
just
do.
keeping it trashy.
I mean, that's definitely like
Some
a
people-
lot of people are really concerned about the needles, the
Well,
needle
I
trash.
have a
so-
project that I actually want to do as a
I went
statement
around
piece.
2 days ago and I
was
cleaned up,
actually
not for pay, not because anyone told me
pitched it
to,
to somebody the other
into
day.
the graveyards and took out 6 boxes like this of.
But you know how you see all them orange
Yeah.
cats? I want to collect those and make a thing that's make something with it, like a statement piece. So like,
Yeah.
just like, so then, because what I wanted to say is, do you see me?
Anyways, I want to go make sure she's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. But like, there are
All right.
things like,
Bye.
I think there are things that we could do different too. Like, we're not all perfect. But that was my whole thing, and I don't want to like hold you up.
I see you all as people.
You're one of few.
And I'm here to document Burlington, not just the good stuff, not just the bad
My
stuff.
experience as a homeless person in Burlington.
Well,
I'm working on getting somebody to do that with me.
Well, part of
I've named it, and it's going to be about my experience as a homeless person.
I mean, I don't know about podcasts, but on YouTube, if you want to do a vlog, all you need is a cell phone.
There's a lot to talk about. But I want it to be something that will be beneficial and not, so there's just some, like, I feel a lot, just like things like that can actually shine like a light in a way that's not ugly and like chastising people or making them seem like the only value they have is their value people for like what you just said. Like some people are like, oh God, like why don't you just go get better?
Well, I mean, and I get that. I get that.
Living out here is really hard. Like I don't ask myself why. I say why not.
Well, I think a lot of people
Motivation
don't
do most of these
appreciate
people have?
how hard it is to live out on the
Because when you can't even get into
or
a
even in
bathroom, or you can't get, like a phone call in for the day, or you can't. This is a
Well, like
little tiny
after
thing.
6 o'clock,
Or,
they close.
Your choice.
You've got the library's closed, city hall's closed,
So,
and you can't get a.
but it's like Kimmy saying, the businesses is gated up. There's not a place for us to go. Like it's all private property. Like the park closes off at midnight. Imagine it's like a cold, rainy night, and you can't even sit under an umbrella because somebody's gonna come
Well,
remove you.
so they started that thing where they tell the owners to post no trespassing inside the alcove.
Yeah, and
Because that way the police can enforce it.
It can be like, there are people that don't care. I will say there are some, but there's a few bad. Like not everybody is like that, and so the rotten apple spoils the bunch. We're not all bad. We're not I care deeply about my community. My first time out being homeless, I actually was an AmeriCorps member. I get back to my community. Not everybody has the opportunities. None of us have the same, playing deck of cards.
Everybody's different out here.
But that's exactly it,
Everybody has their own story. But
everybody goes through shit, and I'm not. Everybody keeps telling you, I'm not gonna be a victim of that. I'm gonna make something great. Make something else. but it's so hard. It's hard. Like my phone got stolen, so so I mean, like I don't have a means to get a hold of my family, my kids, my court stuff. It really, it's hard.
So how do you get?
I'm in a position like it. I got a community outreach person to make a call for me to let my DCF. I lost my phone, I'm flexible and adaptable. It's different. What is your name?
I'm Todd.
I'm Bridget.
Hi,
So, I mean, most of the time you ever want to chat, like, whatever, we can chat, like, have a real conversation, but...
Yeah, I'm usually only recording during
make sure
incidents,
that it's all blurred.
like police and fire. I heard your requests. I said I'll blur it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't hold you up.
Okay. Nice talking.
And I'm like, consistency would be...
Goodbye from beautiful scenic Burlington.